Okay, our second keynote speaker. I'd like to introduce someone I've not met yet, but I'm really pleased to. Julie Saito. Julie-san, thank you so much for your time. Julie is International Co-ordinator, UNESCO ASPnet.
Thank you, Mike. And dear, of course, Mr. James Rich, Secretary General of the National Commission, UK. My dear colleague, Ms. Anne Beattie, ASPnet National Coordinator in UK. Dear ASPnet National Coordinators, educators, teachers, and students, dear colleagues, konnichiwa, konbanwa for my friends in Japan. I'm sending you warm greetings from UNESCO headquarters in Paris. First of all, I'd like to again thank Anne for the kind invitation to address you all at this important occasion, the ASPnet UK virtual conference, Connecting for Peace. And also, I can't agree with you more, James, that you really capture the spirit of UNESCO by quoting the preamble of the Constitution. As you well know, international collaboration for peace is at the heart of our network. To foster international exchange, collaboration, cooperation, and intercultural dialogue has always been core principles guiding the first scheme in 1953. The 33 participating schools, including the John Bright Grammar School in North Wales, were encouraged to work together and to share their projects on education for international understanding with each other. United Kingdom, as one of the 16 founding member states, supported the network's evolution since then. And I like to congratulate every educator and practitioner today for your outstanding sort of and inspiring efforts in empowering young students through transformative education to take action for people and the planet. Next year, in 2023, we will celebrate ASPnet's 70th anniversary, and I'd like to invite you all to contribute with your ideas and inspiring activities to celebrate cultural diversity and transformative action around the world. In this rapidly changing world, there's an urgent need to invest in transformative education, in learning that leads to transformation of self, community, society, and the world. We need education that prepares and motivates people to take action, and to advocate for and actualize human rights and gender equality, health and well-being, responsible global citizen, and for the sustainable future. The world needs peace. The UNESCO ASPnet expresses its solidarity with all Ukrainian students, teachers, parents among the 78 ASPnet schools in Ukraine and beyond, who are facing these terrible times of conflict and violence. We are also touched by the actions rapidly taking immediately after the whole situation changed the world among the ASPnet communities in the neighboring countries for actively offering support for the refugee students and teachers and exchange information among them to better support them as emergency responses. The Director General expressed in her statement the urgent need for protection of cultural heritage and schools. Let me quote her: "We must safeguard this cultural heritage as a testimony of the past, but also as a vector of peace for the future, which the international community has a duty to protect and preserve for future generations. It is also to protect the future that educational institutions must be considered sanctuaries." So I think that really captures what we really need to do now. And it has been never so important to cherish cultural diversity as a vector for peace. security, and development for all. I'd like to therefore take this opportunity to congratulate ASPnet UK, supported by ASPnet Japan, for the inspiring Arts and Culture for Peace initiative, Finding Peace for Ourselves and Our Planet, which will be launched today. Again, congratulations. This initiative is an outstanding example for this kind of transformative education in bringing together arts, culture, and education. It further combines all three thematic action areas of the UNESCO Associated Schools Network: learning for global citizenship and a culture of peace and nonviolence, reflecting about sustainability and fostering intercultural learning and the appreciation of cultural diversity and heritage. I very much hope that many ASPnet members around the world today will join this initiative. Now, as Japanese, I have a special attachment to the Japanese arts and cultural heritage forms, namely Tanzaku for peace poems, No Theater, and Karesansui, Japanese garden. I confirm that these are excellent entry points for exploring, learning, and understanding the heart of creation to building peace. Please allow me to also share my personal experiences in this regard. As I was brought up in a family where my grandfather was a master of No Theater, I was lucky to go to see many No plays and learn about the essence of No spirit from my childhood. Though I myself have practiced the Western cultural forms such as piano playing and classical ballet, I see that there are strong similarities between the two cultures. The simplified format and strict discipline, which were enriched through the history and tradition. This, in fact, enables us to freely explore universal values. Just to give an example, I had also a chance to write an article as a journalist before joining UNESCO on a French dancer who had never been to Japan nor seen No due to her time just before the breakout of the World War II. But she was so touched by the principle of the concept of No Theater, and she performed a No play purely on her own in Paris. Similarly, I had an opportunity to feel the strength of another cultural form. Was piano, belonged to an 18-year-old Japanese girl who was killed in the bombardment in Hiroshima. But her piano survived. Today, this survived piano, it's called Akiko's piano, continues to attract pianists around the world like Martha Argerich to come and perform on her piano, which now continues to deliver a message of peace from Hiroshima. What a strong message. So I'm sorry to be too long, maybe, but I'm very much looking forward to the very interesting sessions and workshops. And I wish you all a very fruitful conference. Thank you for your kind attention.
Julie-san, thank you so much for adding to James's words there. It's wonderful to hear. I think for those of us who make small acts of peace day to day, how it is always part of a much bigger picture, and you've painted that so clearly, not least to say how music transcends time and can give us messages across time about what is important. Thank you so much for your time and for setting the day.